My question is whether Buddhism accepted or rejected godship, existence of the God. What would be the answer? Give me one single answer. Yes. Why yes? If you refer entire Pali, Tripitaka Pali canon, there are 186 suttas preached by the Buddha to the gods. 186 suttas. You know the daily routine of the Buddha, right? In the Buddha's daily routine, Buddha had allocated 2 hours a day for what? To preach Dhamma to the gods from 12 to 2 o'clock. 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. He never accepted the existence of created God. Okay? Which holds the belief that the existence of the God who had been created the world and the universe and the man. Buddha rejected that. Because we know that since the mother and father prevails in our family, in our house, we know that we have been born from our parents, right? Therefore, Buddha rejected the idea of the created God. But in certain Buddhist discourses, Khuddaka Nikaya says that there are 3 types of gods who are living in the universe. What are they? First one is called Sammuti Deva. Sammuti Deva means conventional gods. Second one is called Uppatti Deva, gods in the heaven. And third one is called Visuddhi Deva, purified gods. Who are the Sammuti Devas? Who is Sammuti Deva? Conventional gods. I will say one example. There are certain community leaders who is contributing much to the development of the country or area or any other place. Also, who have dedicated their life entirely for the sake of others. We call that he looks like a god. Right? Sammuti Deva means the conventional gods. We have the idea of convention that this person would be a god. Like the kings, queens, princes, chief ministers, like the community leaders, we attribute godship. Can we attribute any person? Yes. Even you can become a Sammuti Deva. I will say how to come into that state. Then the second one is called Uppatti Deva. Uppatti means by birth. There are 4 places where the beings are born according to the Buddha's teachings. One is called Andaja. What is Anda means? Those who are born from eggs. The beings who are born from the egg. Then the second one is called Jalabhuja. It means those who are born in a water bag in our mother's womb. Jalabhuja. Third category is called Sansedaja. Sansedaja means there are certain beings who have been born in certain garbage, the dirty water in such kind of places, like the mosquitoes, even certain small species like that. They are born in such places. We call Sansedaja. And the fourth category is known as Opapathika. Opapathika means those who are born automatically, right? Without having any other factor, any other situation, they comes to their world, they get a birth automatically. Therefore, the gods are those who are being born in the heaven automatically. And the third one called Visuddhi Deva, purified gods. Do you know the word Devati Deva? Devati Deva means it is a name used to denote the Buddha. Right? Devati Deva and Brahmati Brahma, another term. What do you mean by Devati Deva? The Lord of the gods. Just like a Sakra, right? The chief of the god. Brahmati Brahma, the chief of the Brahmas. They use this term. This conception is available even in Buddhism, which says Visuddhi Deva means it is used to denote the Arahants, Pacceka Buddhas and the Buddhas who had purified entirely their mind and who had realized the Dhamma by eradicating all the defilements. Such kind of individuals, the holy people are known as Visuddhi Deva. That is why Buddha is known as Devadi Deva, Brahmadi Brahma. Out of these three conventional gods, we give certain conventions to certain individual by ourselves. And Visuddhi Devas are the purified people, just like the Buddha, Pacceka Buddha and Arahants. And who are the Uppatti Devas? Uppatti Deva means those who are born in the heaven. What we are talking is regarding the Devas and Brahmas. They are belong to the Uppatti Deva. Automatically originated, born, such kind of people, they call the Uppatti Deva.